So, good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing good. It's another weekly analysis. We're preparing for Sunday. Sorry, you're preparing for next week. Good. TBH. At this point of the market, I got like a bias, kind of like a direction in my head. But I also don't want to be biased. So we're gonna do it like the way we do it always, which is what? Which is basically, yeah, we get like a couple of scenarios around, not a couple, like two scenarios, and we follow accordingly. Good. So even if like, yeah, we are wrong, we don't feel like so lost in the market, right? We don't feel so lost in the market. So first, what's making me actually some kind of skeptical about gold is the fact of how this candle closed, right? How this weekly candle closed. So we can see the wick to the upper side, nice liquidation, right? And we can see this bottom wick, which is like a clear support. So it can be as accordingly like this, and then like this our weekly range, right? On the weekly is just so clean, so clear, nothing much. Most probably, most probably is what? It's like just looking at the weekly chart like this, most probably like most traders would be like, this is a nice short, right? Not to the bottom like this, sorry, but it's like, yeah, 10 maybe. Or on the weekly is just like till, yeah, 18, 20. This is on the weekly, which is like, yeah, the bottom week of the previous week, because we don't have much data on the weekly. So this is like just our like main target. Now it's like what mostly everybody's thinking about at the moment, which is kind of making me skeptical too and like suspicious. Because the fact is how this weekly candle just closed, we can see is what? We can see it's just closed above the close of the previous week, right? Which gives us a nice scenario for a liquidation to the upper side. Does that make sense? Yes, no in chat, please. You all are muted. Nobody,
Yeah,
nobody
it
can,
makes sense.
no, nobody can unmute yourself. Sorry, you gotta be unmuted. So yeah, in the chat for now. Yeah, excuse me, man, George. Excuse me. It's just like, yeah, I don't want to like lose focus. So this is just the weekly TBH. So it's just that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons I don't really go fuck with bias or directions. It's just like, yeah, I look for both scenarios, and while we're going like down or lower for time frames, we're going to be like having more percentages or probabilities towards like the two scenarios we got, right? So on the weekly, we have a nice fucking scenario for a liquidation, right? That's on the weekly. Then if we go to the daily, if we go to the daily, if we go to the daily, damn, this daily is looking nasty, TBH. It's just looking so fucking nasty. So let's modify our stuff. Let's modify our levels. So on the daily, 1870.8 was the recent supply, and 1824.2, which is like the recent demand. Then we got what? We got this nice area in here, right? which is 1870 47.4 or 5, doesn't matter. Another nice supply, right? So let's make something clear. Let's just make something clear. Good. You all know for the next candle to push down, it needs to create what? Some kind of resistance, right? Needs to create some sort of a resistance. However, this resistance might be like a higher wick to the upside, and then boom, a sell. And once we selling from here, from this point up, down, we might even expect the price to drop further lower to the support, right? That's the reason why I might be around market open. Hopefully I don't fall asleep because like yeah, I've been tired like lately. Well, no, I'm gonna make sure no, I'm not gonna fall asleep and I'm gonna be there around market open because yeah, like agent session is gonna be super fucking important for the upcoming, like for Monday especially. Good. And then yeah, nothing much on the daily. Nothing much on the daily. Nothing much on the daily. Can go to the 4 hours. Go to the 4 hours. Hmm. Okay, so 4 hours. Let's modify our supply. This is our supply, right? This is the most recent supply we got. And then this is the most recent demand we got. So anything from below, from this point, which is like 1834.9, let's say 1835, you drop like a stop loss below, which is like should be around 1834.8, should be like your stop loss, sorry, your sell stop, and your target should be this area, this region in here, the 24, and so on to the 13, 1813, or maybe even lower, but yeah, maybe even lower to the 18.7, but let's just keep it to 1813. And we got it in here, 18.9. This just like 40 pips. This range is just 40 pips. Boom. So at first, TBH, at first I was favoring themselves good. First, I was favoring themselves because I didn't even notice the way that weekly candle actually closed. I didn't even notice that. And yeah, candle looking on the 4 hours. I can see the market actually formed some kind of a nice support, right? Some kind of a nice support. Looking even to the left in here, it was like a boom to the upper side. So, and we get the monthly still bullish. Yeah, the monthly still bullish. And yeah, this is going to be next week. Is gonna be like the mid of the month. Okay, my quarterly candle is bearish too. Hmm. Let's agree on something. Let's agree on something. In case of a sell in here, market ain't gonna have like an upper wick. Good? Market ain't gonna have an upper wick. Market just gonna push directly from market open, which might be like a small wick to the upper side, then boom down, which is like you cannot even notice it on the weekly time frame. Good. In case of what? In case of a buy to market ain't gonna have what? A wick. Like the weekly candle ain't gonna have like a lower wick or an upper wick. It's just gonna like move from the open. I believe so. If you ask me why, I'm gonna tell you my reason, which is you can see good. You can see clearly last week market favored what? Market favored them sellers, right? But however, the candle itself, the whole week itself, was controlled by buyers. Okay, yeah, sorry. It's like congrats from the from the family. So, hey, Alvin, what's up, bro? Good. So, why am I really interested in this week, which is like my last trading week, by the way, for like this year, is the fact that market open is just gonna give a fucking nice trade, whether to the upper side or to the downside. So, as I say before even like zooming in and looking at this candle, at the details of this candle, I'm favoring a sell. Good, I'm favoring a sell, but TBH, that's what most of others are thinking about. Good, that's what most of others are thinking about. Then you have like this vaccination shit that most countries are like gonna force them people like their folks to being vaccinated and take the vaccine. That's first. And what's up with the lockdown too? Like shit is getting really tough in Europe at the moment. No, it won't impact like a push to the downside, TBH. That's not good news, TBH, man. That's good news for Bill Gates, but that's not good news for like individuals. Good, which causes really some uncertainty around. Ain't no optimism about this, TBH. Like, dude, man, they spent like I don't know 40, 50 years researching for vaccinations for cancer stuff, like, and they didn't even find shit. Yeah, it's here, Alvin. It's here. I'm just hiding it, because we've been through it already. I'm just hiding it. Wait, let me unmute you.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, my friend, man? How are you?
I am like drained. Like I've got a cold or some nasty crap, so I've taken a whole lot of these Albanian drugs that are legal in the UK, but they're the only way to keep me awake because I.
Bro, you need Lucas around. That's what it is. So what
Yeah.
I was saying, basically, what I was saying is, yeah, I got like, yeah, we already like drew them. Like I got like them two scenarios. We already been like through the details of the two scenarios, good, and we modified all of them levels too. And
I would.
I was like anything below which is like 1834.9 is gonna like
Yeah,
sell stop, good.
I would say to
So
watch it very carefully because what
yeah,
is it? A lot of news foreign exchange news is saying gold is going to swing up this week. I need it like to be watched very carefully because, as you guys can see, we're on the sell side of it because we can see the liquidation candle. It's pushing downwards.
Yeah, and the thing is, that's what I actually favored at the beginning, but then looking at this fucking shit like closely,
Yeah,
it
look.
is
It's a strong down push. It's
a
like
strong down push, but we still got this candle closing above the
yeah,
previous week, you know,
which is
which
a good thing
is
for us. So I would say let a few hours pass, see what Asia's looking into, and towards New York, that's when you take the trade.
yeah, that's your main trades though for the day. But what I wanted to do is basically is yeah, it's definitely bro. It's like recorded. I don't know about Erkin. Is he going to like drop it today or not? Depends on him. Once like he edits this. Sorry. Good. So what I was saying is, however, any candle like we're gonna get like for the next weekly, it's not gonna have like wicks. It's gonna have like if it's like pushing down, it's not gonna have like an upper wick. If it's gonna push up, it's not gonna have an upper wick, which makes the market opening actually super fucking important due to what you said is like all of these news during the weekends. Good. And TBH looking at it like this, like everybody basically looking for sales, right?
Yeah,
Everybody basically looking for sales. That's what making me some kind of suspicious about it is like not favoring one direction. Good. And being like really going for like both directions.
exactly.
So even if we got like even if like yeah we wanted to buy and that shit didn't even like click with us, right? We're gonna have what? We're gonna have
What'd you say?
themselves, right? Even if
Yeah,
we wanted to buy and this shit didn't work and then the market sold, we don't feel confused, right? But
of
let me
course.
know. Sorry, but now I'm gonna favor a direction, since I'm gonna zoom in and look for like just this movement. Good. I'm a favor a direction now. So as you all can see from this point in here, we got a what? A nice validation candle, right? We got a nice
Yes,
validation candle coming from this area, from this supply, which is a strong supply. Perfect. And then we
of
have
course.
another validation candle to the what? To the downside,
Downside.
favoring what?
Sells.
Favoring themselves, right? And what's making me like more sure about themselves is actually I know like for a fact nobody's gonna look for like these kind of fine details. But however, this is not of none of our business. So probably market open is gonna react to what? To the news by
Yes.
pushing to the upper side, 1842, which is we're not gonna look for at all, like to buy this movement at all. We're gonna look for this movement actually. That's what we're gonna look for. So, however, I don't normally give trades like this. You all know I only trade in New York. Get? I only trade in New York and I give fucking accurate trades because that's my business, like New York. But
Yeah.
this trade is just fucking nice. This trade is just fucking nice.
The loss to reward ratio is quite low,
Yeah, that's what I
basically.
wanted to say, which is like basically for drop it like this, drop it like this. Let me delete all of this first. Drop it like this, and we take it all the way down. Even that's not our target first, because if it pushes all the way down to here, yeah, definitely on the 1 hour time frame, we're gonna have like a couple of candles pushing up 100%. That's how market moves. That it's not just gonna melt all the way down. But
Exactly. Oversold.
yeah, but then we're gonna get what? This shit till here, which is even you can even extend it till here too. Good. So that's how much? That's 1 to 23.5. So you're risking one, you're getting 23% point five,
Exactly.
almost 24%.
You're not even losing a percentage, like it's
Yeah.
0.0.
So if this works, yeah, we good. If this doesn't work, yeah, we doing our main business, which is New York, basically. We're doing our main business, which is in New York. So that doesn't mean that you're gonna risk all of your money on this. Me personally, I'm a risk 1%. You know, I'm a deposit like $5 today. You know, and I'm a like drop like I don't know, $50, $100 on this, or like $200 maybe on this trade. Depends. Like I control figures on such trades. Good. So that's what I'm favoring actually. Like that's what I'm favoring. So for more details, for more actual details, to see if our entry is actually going to be accurate to or not. You know, we look to the what? We look to the hourly. We look to the hourly and we modify our levels. Just unlink these stuff. Good. We modify what? Our levels. We can see market created a nice what? Market created a nice support in here. However, market created also resistance in here, right? Market created a resistance in here. So this can be like the first even risk entry. That's what I say that market open is going to be interesting. Good. That can be what our first entry, risk entry, and boom. But TBH for such a sell, market needs more liquidity for such a sell. Good. Market needs more liquidity for such a sell. So we can keep on an eye on this. Can keep an eye on this. We got like two entries. This like a risk entry. Good. And you all know like to sell this, you need actual like resistance, which is like market is gonna push up to here and then squeeze to the bottom. Good. And then you're gonna keep on taking partials, like first TP, then second TP, then third TP, then eventually your fourth TP. So yeah, that's basically what I'm favoring next week, TBH. What I'm favoring next week. Because what I'm favoring after that is a big push to the upside. That's what I'm favoring out after that. Which is gonna be like after Christmas, I guess. Yeah, New Year 2021 after Christmas. Even if this shit didn't happen, you always remember that we're gonna keep on doing what we do, which is like putting up in New York, eating our trades, making money, and we good. But that doesn't mean that you risk all of your bread on this trade. Good? Because it is uncertainty. Good? It is uncertainty. That's why we manage our risk, because it is uncertainty. You deal with like losses and wins too. You can drop one to like 1%, 2%, a max of 3% on such a trade. But that's it. Don't get too greedy. And I'm gonna keep you updated, guys, too. I'm gonna keep you actually updated because I'm gonna be around the market open and see what's up. And see what's up. However, the invalidation of all of this scenario is above this level, above these wicks. You see these wicks? Anything above these wicks, that's an invalidation for all of this scenario. Good? So yeah, we're basically good to go for the next week. We good to go for the next week. Above these wicks. Yeah, above this level. This price. 1480. 1848.7. Hey, all good. All good. So hmm. So yeah, if there is any question, feel free to ask. If you all actually back this that well, you know that gold doesn't actually respect this kind of consolidations too. That gold doesn't actually respect these kind of consolidations. And I get like one drive, second drive, third drives, right? But damn, too. I also got mid range. Yeah, bro. Why are you muted? Like, yeah, and at this point, you all can mute yourself if you want to say something. So another sustainable entry. You all can unmute yourself if you want to say something. Yeah, you all can unmute yourself. So another sustainable entry will be a sell stop below this week, which is 1837.6 or 0.59, 59. So that's another like sustainable. Wait, yeah, 1837.8. That's another sustainable like sell stop. However, However, all of this might go to trash too. All of this might go to trash too in case of the market did what?
Reacts to news, which is something we as traders are always against, but we prepare for the worst.
Yeah, in case market created some kind of like a base in here. That's gonna tell us what? The market respected the mid range.
Of
Good.
course.
And we're gonna push to the upside.
And I'm gonna hold to 2000.
For reals, TBH. But however, this is a speculation. So you gotta understand the differences between trading and a speculation too. This is speculation. A trading is what we do on a daily basis, which is around New York Open, the overlap, so on and so forth. This is trading. This is not trading. This is speculation. This is speculation. Good, because we even get 1 to 10 easy around New York too. So
That's the beautiful thing when the London crosses over with New York. You definitely know where the market direction is from there. And
exactly.
one thing I would say is sometimes New York will screw you over. You have to watch because it's the next 4 hour candle that will change and influence the market as well. So you've got to be cautious when trading New York sometimes as well. Because London is choppy, but New York is
It's just moving.
it's a different game.
Yeah, it's just gonna move in one direction. It's not gonna be
Exactly.
choppy, nothing. It's just gonna like go straight up in one direction.
Yeah, 100.
Good.
Say
So
that.
let me give another speculation too.
What did you say
So
about New
these
York?
are these are for the sales. I didn't even check news, bro. I didn't even check news. Wait, let me check it for you guys. I don't even check news, bro.
Use FX Street. I use FX Street to be honest.
FX Street. Okay, okay, it's here. FX Street. Continue to site. No, cancel. Not allow. Definitely. Okay, Barcelona. What the fuck?
Basically, you
No.
can get money for Barcelona Football Club if your trades are perfect.
Holy shit. Leverage up to 1 to 3,000. Jesus, bruh. I want to go trade with those motherfuckers. Nah, kidding. Don't even like think about like joining those motherfuckers, man.
Uh, Let me actually have a look into them. I'm curious. That's a good
Yeah, I
go.
wanna TBH. I wanna have a look into them. What the fuck is 1 to 3,000, bro?
That's a lot, you know. That is easy.
That's a lot, bro. That mean I can open like 200 lots with like, I don't know, like 3 grand, bro.
That's crazy,
I'm
man.
actually open like one lot for like $30.
Oh my god, I've been using this site for
Oh,
so long and I've never known about FBS.
me neither, bro. I've never even like came across them, bro. They gotta study those motherfuckers, man. Okay, institutional researches. Okay, which one, bro? Yeah, let's check this. News, news, news. Brexit talks. Gold prices analysis remain trapped between. Oh, damn, bro. What's up with the stimulus? What's up with the fucking? What's up with the bag they want to print? What's up with the bag they want to print? Nah, that's another whole of a fucking trip. Where is the Forex factory? Forex factory. That's a hell of a fucking trip. The fucking bag they're gonna fucking print. Let's go to metals. Friday. The fuck is this?
Holy crap.
That's bro. That's an old shit, man.
I was getting scared there for a minute. I was like, all
Okay,
this.
13. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, this week and next week. Okay, next week apply settings. Nah, that's too much. Yeah, this week. Monday, we ain't got nothing. UK, Copa, that's none of our fucking business. Let's filter this shit too. We don't care about this. We don't care about this. Growth, inflation. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, Copa is none of our fucking business. Industrial production, that's none of our business too. None of our business. Trade balance, India, none of our business. Tentative, yeah, it's none of our business, TBH. Another like manufacturing PMI, Germany, none of our business. UK, none of our business. SPI, none of our business. Yeah, that's some of our business now. Okay, core retail sales, that's some of our business. Retail sales are our business too. So if these numbers are high, if these numbers like are higher than the forecast, good. That's gonna be what? That's gonna be bullish, right? For the US dollar. They're like lower than the forecast, they're gonna be like bearish for the US dollar. But that's none of our business too, like over the long run. That's not nothing that gonna like really affect the market that much. To flash manufacturing, okay. Now we got like some business to do in here, bruh. Which is on Wednesday. We got some really tough business to do. We got the following statement. We got the following business. Statement, economic projection. Damn, bro. Let's get deep into
I
this,
just
bro.
looked at the FPS website. You have to be a non-European citizen to get the 1,000 to 3,000 leverage, and you can trade with a minimum of $10.
Bro, I'm gonna try this shit, TBH. I'm gonna give them a try. Yeah, I got like two passports, you know.
You know about that.
Nice. Okay. Now I'm actually interested in this. Next release, March. Yeah, it's quarterly. Damn, that's actually for the next fucking year, though. I completely forgot about this. Yeah, we got the inflation, economic growth. Time. Hmm. We're gonna be, bro. Wednesday. We're not trading on Wednesday. We're not trading on Wednesday. I need them to drop that statement so I read it first. Because TBH, the way I'm seeing the world is going to fucking shit. Yeah, I'm an optimistic motherfucker, but it's just like everything is happening around. It just doesn't even fucking make sense, dog. Like Okay, you guys want me like to gamble during the, yeah, we can do it. I don't care. It's like it's not trading, it's like gambling, we can do it. Okay, say that again. Okay, yeah, New York session. A New York session basically is our trading. Is like where we trade. It's actually like trading. Good. And yeah, what I just gave is just like a speculation. Good. That's just a speculation. So if this speculation works, we're gonna get like for every one we risk 23%. So risking one, we're getting like 23%. Good. Now let's get back to the calendar. Yeah, Thursday nothing for business too is like bullshit. No, but actually like yeah, farming statement, they're gonna talk lots of shit about their monetary policy, interest rates, inflations, and economic growth. How to see like the future? Is the future bright? And they're always gonna lie and tell you the future is like always they're gonna lie and tell you what the future is so fucking bright. What I'm actually curious about is the stimulus, like when they are actually gonna like have more progress with this. Because once they burn the 6 billions, dollar is gonna melt. 6 fucking billions in the market. Dollar is gonna fucking melt at least 1,000 pips. At least 1,000 pips. If I'm saying some bullshit, you just correct me. Dollar is gonna melt. Nah, 6 billions are like 600 billions. Nah, bro, 6 billions, man. Not 600 billions. What the fuck is 600 billions? Like every 1 billion, that means around. Uh, nah, sorry, 6 trillions. Sorry, 6 trillions. My apologies. Yeah, that's gonna melt the fucking dollar. So yeah, I don't know when they're like have more progress with it, but this week is important. This Wednesday is important. This statement is important. We're not gonna touch gold. That's another reason why it's my last week for the month. However, we're not gonna touch gold unless I read this fucking statement and see what the fuck they're gonna say. Because yeah, I said it what I'm like the way I see stuff happening is just this planet is going to shit. It's like no fucking optimism around. And why am I actually favoring this sell too? Because it needs more liquidity to like push higher, to push higher. So it's gonna be like even. Let's look to the left and see what's next. Yeah, definitely it's gonna trip a little bit around this area, around this region, and then yeah, further up to 64. That's why I'm actually favoring the sell to grab more liquidity to drive the market up. Good to drive more liquidity to get the market up. So I don't want no technical analysis. I want some news. Key resistance support. Hmm. 1842. 1842, right? Bro. So I don't want to talk too much. I honestly don't want to fucking talk too much. But yeah, like without even us looking at this fucking volume profile, right? Without us looking at volume profile. 1842 got like the most fucking orders, right? And we got it in here. I don't want to talk too much, but
Just be patient.
just be patient, Without even us looking at like a no volume profile to see like orders and stuff. Just knew this shit. Based on what? Based on orders flow, right? The way the orders actually flow. And what I want to say is, even if all of this is wrong, that doesn't mean that the candle is just like gonna cross up like this, boom, and stop you out. No, we're still gonna drop you some nice pips too. Give you some nice pips, and it creates here, boom, boom, boom.
Guys, I've got a bit of news quick. Biden electoral college vote this week.
Bro, you dropped a link for like this broker.
Yeah. The one to 3,000.
Oh, bro, they definitely be booking. Jesus, perfect money, Visa. Ain't no PayPal.
Let's see.
Ain't no PayPal, bro.
Damn.
Ain't no PayPal, bro. Perfect. What the fuck is perfect money? What's this? Visa. Ain't
Wait,
no.
if you go up and it's when it's signed up, it doesn't say.
Wait, trading. Yeah, let's go to trading. Okay, client account, macro account, zero spread account, eSIM account. Holy shit. Okay. Control. For the deposits.
The deposit was just at the bottom.
Yeah, sorry. Deposit funds. Okay. Okay, local exchanges. Nah, don't fuck with this shit. Motherfucker's gonna control my ass.
Skrill's good and Visa.
I never used Skrill. And Visa, they don't even have fucking MasterCard.
Oh, good.
Nah, forget about those motherfuckers, man. Forget about their fucking leverage. Forget about this shit.
Think about it. $10 equals 30K.
Shit.
Oh
$10,
god.
bruh. Fuck.
Imagine using $10. Oh boy.
I don't trust them, TBH. Nah, I don't trust those motherfuckers.
You know what? Flip it. I'm gonna put $10 into an account just to see.
Yeah, try that shit. Me myself, I don't trust those. Bro, I worked in a brokerage firm, man.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, bro.
They're sketchy, innit?
Hey, bro, that's like telling you like, dumbass, I'm a red flag. I'm a red flag. So boom, boom. Yeah. However, watch out for 1824. Please watch out for 1824. Because 1824 might just give the liquidity that we're seeking in here. Good. Because we got like first this push to the downside, then market just pushed up directly, right? But then, however, you see that market just liquidated all of this region.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me draw it a step by step. In
Um,
case of a sell, how is it gonna be? Good. In case of a sell, how is it gonna be?
If Biden wins this electoral college vote, guys, prepare to be some upside on this.
Yeah. When is the vote? When are the
It
votes?
should be this week. I just had a news notification now. Give me a second.
From where, man? Drop it.
It's on my phone.
Okay, so first is gonna push here, right? And then push down from this point because it already like created the push to the upside. It's gonna just break to the downside, right?
Tomorrow
You know what? Tomorrow,
from AP News.
AP News. Drop a
Yeah,
link, my friend. Drop a link.
cool. One sec.
Okay,
Okay.
then we got this week. Gonna like create some kind of trash in here, right? And then boom. This is support. Don't forget this support. This might actually drop a nice move, and then done. At this point, it's gonna be already oversold. At this point, at this point, it's gonna be already oversold. So, so they're gonna like create a boom, like a push to the upside, because all this support, there's gonna definitely be something in here. Like this is our previous wave, this is our current wave, right? And then a continuation to the downside. That's how you're rationally gonna trade this. So we don't just say like I don't know what happened and why it happened. Okay, where did you drop the link? The
I
chat?
dropped it on Discord, but I've dropped it in chat now.
Okay, let's go for it. Yeah, and this week is fucking important.
Bro, you need to get an ad blocker for all this crap that pops up.
Yeah, this Safari, man. I didn't download shit yet. Bro, I actually bought this laptop like 2 days before I traveled because I spoiled my other laptop with like alcohol. I was already
Oh
tripping the
no.
other day, like when I was in Berlin in my apartment. I was already tripping with my friends, and I was trading too. Market open. I had like a couple of grands P&L. I was just doing like lots of shit, at the same time, like trade, like using my laptop, using my PC, using my setup, like doing lots of shit at the same time.
Yeah.
And my drink was in the middle, and somehow it just like got spoiled all over the laptop. So I had to buy a new one. So I bought this new one. I didn't even do nothing on it. Just downloaded Telegram and Discord, like the ones I use the most. I didn't even have the time to really like even drop my forex simulator. I didn't even train, man. I didn't even like practice for a while.
So, what I've just read is the Constitution gives the electors the power, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
President-elect Joe Biden is to have 306 electoral votes, more than the 270 needed to elect a president, to 232 votes for President Donald Trump.
306. Jesus, bro. 306.
Can't wait for tomorrow if it says Biden's won.
What's up, White House? White House? Yeah, the White House. They should announce something.
Yeah, I know. But it's run by Trump, so they won't, because he's currently burning inside. That dude is burning. Like, the fact that Biden's beating him is hurting him.
Bro, fuck that nigga, man. He's pushing out. No, bro, fuck him, bro.
I wanted it to go to court. I really did.
Like, I saw his post yesterday. I was like, dude, man, he just destroyed all of the fucking legacy he made in 4 years. I don't know why you're doing this.
I want him to take it to court. I really do, but I know this guy's back down now.
Nah. Bro, it's just I came to the realization that this planet will never fucking change. You know why? Because people are fucking dumb and they would want to even change. They're looking for stupid things. They're looking for like equity between like females and gays and stuff, bro. Yeah, we respect all of people, man. That's not what we're looking for, bro. We don't respect everybody, man. Just drop a fucking low, like, yeah, you gotta respect those motherfuckers, or you drop a like 2 grand's fine. And you're gonna see everybody respecting those motherfuckers.
Yeah, 100.
It's like why you keep on making like a big ass fucking deal out of like not big deals.
I can't wait until January once Biden's in office.
I'm gonna buy that shit out of gold, TBH.
Everyone is, I think.
I'm gonna buy that shit out of gold.
And now, BAC is predicting 3K.
Shit,
That's
bro.
funny, man.
Bro, they're too late, man. Always too late. I still remember like my comment on one Bloomberg like post last year. They were like, "Yeah, gold is already approaching like 1800." I was like, "Too late. I'm already in that trade." Like
I,
you guys
I
are too slow and too late.
I hate what is it? I hate Bloomberg though. To be honest, Bloomberg is
TBH, I used Reuters and I used Bloomberg, like the professional terminal, the one you drove like
yeah, yeah.
1,400 for. Shit crazy, TBH. Shit crazy. You get access to data that you never fucking had access to. And
That's
even
true.
all of these fucking headlines that the one like, yeah, we retail motherfuckers get like access to it after like 40 minutes. They even like have access to it before even the official release.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. That they're always like 10 steps ahead. That's what I love the Bloomberg terminal, but I don't like how they treat retail traders.
Yeah.
They feed them with dreams.
Oh,
All right, now
retail
I
traders.
seriously gotta go, but take care, my people.
Okay, guys, so you don't get too confused before you leave Albin.
Yeah,
So we said like after this level, this whole thing is invalid, right?
of
After
course.
the 1848.7. But then how it's gonna happen is, yeah, it's gonna have like a push to the upside to this region in here. Then it's gonna sell off back, to find its like new support
Of
or a
course.
new value area and keep on moving up. So
Of
you
course.
guys like don't feel even like confused about it. So yeah, stay all blessed, stay safe, stay not from COVID, like just from life and governments and like dumbass people.
Trust me, I got COVID. I know. That's what I think this cold is. I think it's a cold, but they're classing colds as COVID now. So
Bro.
I, I
Huh.
love you, my people.
I just got like a dumbass message. Uh, do you
I
use
love you
Bitcoin
too.
wallet? I was like, why? I wanted to transfer a few coins into another wallet and pay in cash, and someone mentioned your name. They told me that you posted several times about it.
Who?
Have I even post like I exchange bitcoins?
Yeah.
And she is like in Jordan, bro. This like I can go to jail because of this shit.
Yeah.
No cap, bro. They gonna like drop me money laundering.
Oh God. Avoid it, man.
Fucking
Whatever you can do.
bro. I got like too much equity to do this shit. Too much equity. If you got like 600 bitcoins, I'm gonna do that shit. Nah, like a couple of like G's, 10 G's, 50, like even 100 G's. I ain't like, bro. Even
You know
half a
what?
million, I'm not doing that shit. Once
Bitcoin
it's
is
above that million, I'm gonna do that shit.
Bitcoin is the biggest investment opportunity I missed in my life. I was one of those teenagers who knew about Bitcoin from the point it was like $400,
I
and
fucking
I
hate
was
you,
just
man.
and I was broke. I was broke. I had no money. Like I couldn't even get a job then. I applied to like 700 jobs before I even got a job. So Bitcoin is the biggest investment opportunity I missed. Now it's
It's
still
okay.
safe to invest, but you have to have some money. Like I'm
No,
not even
I don't
being
even
funny.
believe in that shit. I have around 3 or 4 bitcoins. I don't even believe in that shit.
I mean, it can go to 100K. That's what I'm looking at it because it's limited. It's gonna run out soon. It's a
Bro,
clever.
this is a scam. Bro, time is
That's
gonna
what I.
come. Time is gonna come. And you're gonna see, like, damn, this motherfucker Khaled is always right. I don't know how, but I do my study, I do my research, I do my analysis before even running, like, around my
Listen,
mouth.
Bitcoin
Never
is
the
digital for a
government,
reason.
bro, the government ain't gonna give you that chance to control shit, bro.
Bitcoin is digital for a reason. It's gonna disappear.
Just
I
leave
say
it.
this to people. I say this to people.
No, don't
Watch
even say
one.
nothing, bro. Don't even stress
Watch one day
yourself
you
about
put
this.
all your money into Bitcoin. Tomorrow it disappears. Ah, but guys, put your money into XRP. I put my money in that, it doubled. So I'm happy.
XRB. I gave the fucking code when it was like 17 cents, and I gave it again when it was like 20 cents, when it was 20 cents, 23 cents, 24 cents, 25 cents. I kept on giving codes about this shit.
I mean, it's still a buy now, but people are still lazy.
No, I don't trade that shit. I was like, these are fucking good prices to buy. Why not? Just drop it. Like, I'm dropping like 18 cents for like one XRB, and after like X months, it's gonna be like, I don't know, 90 cents. And I said that fucking 90 cents. She is like funny. I don't know. She is fucking funny. And whenever I try to do this shit like on gold, and I try like to drop some heavy bag on gold. Gold always like kicks me out. Like, get the fuck out. Do your thing. Just keep on doing your thing.
Alright, my people, I love you all. Take
Yeah,
care.
I gotta end this.
Be safe, bro. Have a good one.
Yo, take care. Take care. Stay blessed. And yeah, we see. We got our share for next week. We got our share for next week. Good. Take care. Yeah. We see tomorrow in New York. And I'm gonna be around the market open to see if like she clicks with us or not. Good. So take care. Ciao, ciao.
All right. Thank you, Khaled. Have a good one.
Ciao, ciao,
You too,
ciao,
my
ciao,
guys.
ciao.
Ciao, 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 ciao.